Very good. His closest challenger, Samura Kamara, is still challenging the outcome of this election. Should he go to court? What do you think are his chances since BO has been more or less handed the presidency?
Yeah, I mean, he has a right to go to court, and fortunately for him, the Electoral Commission they have already put out all the disaggregated data. It's on their website, and many people are actually they are looking at the data to see whether the president. I think what the opposition people will be looking at is whether the president actually scored 55% of the votes. If they succeed in overturning the election, it will go to a runoff. But given what I saw, even if it goes to a runoff, I think the president will win again.
All right, very good. What do you think the role of technology played in Sierra Leone's elections? You know, we're still grappling issues with what happens with Nigeria. So can you do like a comparison between the two? What happened in Sierra Leone and Nigeria in terms of technology-wise?
I think technology played a very crucial role in Sierra Leone. You see, what happened was after the first, the results were released in batches. The first batch, the first 60%. And most people who understand data actually went and they tackled it. And that was why it was from the first 60% that people were saying that, look, with the way this election is going, it will go to a runoff. Because the calculations by the National Electoral Network watchdog, which I quoted, was that by their projections, the president will, at most, the president will probably score around 53%. I think technology played a very critical role, and I believe that the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone, they deployed technology very, very effectively.
Okay, so let's talk about, how voter education and, of course, civic engagement play a crucial role in promoting a participatory and informed electorate. Now, let's not forget that this particular result showed a strikingly low number of invalid ballots nationwide and a very high turnout, exceeding about 95% in at least 3 districts. So when we bring it back to, based on your experience, what strategies can Nigeria adopt to improve, voter education and enhance citizens' understanding of the electoral processes to foster a culture of active participation in the democratic process?
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing I saw in Sierra Leone. The national turnout at the end of the day was 83%. And you see 5 years ago, it was actually 84%. So you can see that there's a culture of people turning out to vote in Sierra Leone. And I also saw that because I went around and I see massive turnout of voters. I don't know what we can do more in Nigeria to ensure that people actually exercise their franchise on election day. But I believe that we can learn from some of these West African countries why people believe that they must engage the process, especially the electoral process.
All right. Olusegun Adeniyi, Chairman, Editorial Board of the State Newspaper, would like to thank you for your thoughts on the recently concluded Sierra Leone elections. Hopefully we learned 1 or 2 things in that regard. It's good to have you.